know a lot of people want to talk about his injuries. He doesn't play. Shit, I wouldn't play either, god damn it. If I'm going number one and I could come in and give you 20 points and a half, why the fuck are you going to play? Excuse my language, chat. We are discussing players to watch in this March Madness. We all chose a player of who we think will make a big impact going into this March Madness. So who wants to kick it off?
Let me start off first with arguably the best college player of this year, right? Might not be number one overall pick, but arguably the best college player this year with the best team in college basketball. I got to go with Cameron Boozer. I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching Cameron Boozer since he was in high school. And fun fact, this man have never lost in high school. Like, he took his team to the finals. He took his team to the regional finals. He took his team to state. Little do y'all know, one of the reasons why Cooper Flag is also popular.
Thanks for joining us here on Beyond the Mic Sports, where we go beyond the surface and give you takes you won't see coming. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stay in tune for the vibes.
Yeah. In the summer of 2023 AAU, Cameron Boozer was giving him that work, and Cooper Flag team was very thin, but Cooper Flag was hooping. Cameron Boozer is a winner. Not only his dad is Carlos Boozer. It's very rare to see a dad and a father, very amazing at one sport. But Cameron Boozer is amazing. He's so amazing to the point that he's not weak in anything. The only problem that people would say is he's 6'9", 250, no athleticism, but he can shoot the ball, he can pass the ball, he can rebound, and he likes to bully. And he's carrying this Duke team that's not very talented as last year's team, but I gotta go with Cameron Boozer. I can't lie.
I like it. I'll be honest, Cameron Boozer. If he's a Chicago Bull, I'm not mad. I think he's an old school 4-man though. Like, that's somebody that I would love to see a 4-man. If he maybe cuts some weight, expands his jumper, we could see him running a wing position like a 3-4. I don't think he'll play too much center, even though the NBA is a smaller league now. We like to run smaller lineups and more versatile lineups, so maybe he could. But I think his true position or natural position is a 4. I actually chose the real best player in college hoops. His name is Darryn Peterson, ladies and gentlemen. The best shooter in the nation and simply the best player in the nation. The 2026 NBA draft, Chicago Bull, number 1 overall, Darryn Peterson.
Why you keep saying Chicago Bull, though?
What are you talking about?
Like, what's up with that?
What are you talking about? What you mean?
Go on.
He's a Bull. You didn't know?
Okay. I believe he's a king.
Nah, I don't know who Sacramento is, but I know about the Chicago Bulls. Darryn Peterson is averaging 20 points per game on 45, 39 splits, and 81 from the free throw line. Ladies and gentlemen, in college, that is super elite. To be shooting 39% from 3 in college, that is super elite. You're not getting plenty of ISOs. We're running strictly plays. It's ball movement. It's all of that. It's not the NBA game. It is a lot different. So to be shooting this well at the college level is something special. Now,
going number 1. That's exactly. You just said why he's not going number 1.
That's a good point, though. Because people want to see you play. At the end of the day, yeah, we saw what you did in the first half of the season, but March is coming up.
The best ability is
see you get down in the trenches with those other teams.
It's NIL and ego. Too good to play.
Yeah, I'm not messing with that. Okay, my player is Kingston Flemings. He is the point guard for Houston men's basketball, and I had to rep the home state. I had to rep my city. But I'm not even being biased. He's actually a great talent. He's a freshman guard, a true point guard at that. And he's averaging 16.5 points per game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And his efficiency is out of this world. He's shooting 48% from the field. That's pretty darn good, especially when you're in college. But the reason I love him is just because his playmaking ability is out of this world. He can get his teammates open. He's going to give you the right read. And also, he's a scoring point guard, which is something that we don't see a lot, especially in the college realm. So not only can he dish the ball, not only can he facilitate, but he can get to the bucket. And if you need him to get a score, he can ISO you, and he can be that guy to make a play down the stretch. And on top of that, his defense is outstanding as well. We don't talk about his defense enough, but he's a great defender. He can get steals, and he can guard many positions. And also, just to touch on defense, I really think that that's going to be key for this Houston team going into March. Not only is he great on the defensive end as a point guard, but his other two teammates in Emmanuel Sharp and Joseph Tugler, who both got all defensive team in the Big 12, they're going to be key and vital for this Houston to make it far in March. But Kingston Flemings, he's a top prospect going into the NBA draft, so he's definitely on my radar and one of the top players in this league.
That boy can hoop. That boy play D. That boy what? He about like 6'5".
6'4", yeah. He's 6'4".
Look, that jumper ugly, but listen, it go in. Trying to tell you this now, man. Shout out Kingston Flemings, man.
Yeah,
Talk
shout
to
out
us, though.
Kingston Flemings.
Okay, so we talked a lot about scoring, ISO, get to the bucket, and I mean, it's only right to talk about the leading scorer, Mr. I went to, it's on their face, they told me the false rainbow, them BYU boys, AJ Dybanasta, the leading scorer, Mr. 25 points himself off 50 percentage from the field goal. Like, he shoots 50%, averaging 25. He's the leading scorer. Shoots 33 from 3. He's the player to watch. Like, in March, you want to watch these top prospects to see how they really compete. That's the biggest thing to me. You got to watch how they compete when it matters most. And this is the thing you want to look at. Because you got people like DP who he'll probably take a game off in March Madness. That's the type of guy he is.
Because why am I going to play? I'm better than these boys. Why I'm going to play? I ain't got to suit up for them. I'm going to the
That's
league.
pride, man. That's pride. Go and compete.
My boy AJ,
I'm better than you.
He's gonna compete every game. I'm waiting to see how he goes. I'm hoping it raises. Like he that's the real. He's not the number one. He's the number 2 though. He's the number 2.
Thank you. Show some respect.
He really
Well,
could go number 1 though.
I ain't gonna lie though. I really like our collective pool. You know, Kingston Flemings. We got DP. We got AJ. We got Cam. This probably top 5 in the draft players. Shout out Caleb Wilson though. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Caleb Wilson. He will be going top 5 also. I ain't even noticed. Him and Cameron Boozer played at AAU together for one summer. Crazy. I wish I seen that.
Caleb Wilson.
If only AAU was the same. We don't got no more Zions. We don't got no more LaMelos. Feel me? Gabe Cups. We don't got no more none of that. But
I remember Gabe Cups.
Gabe Cup was a menace on that blue chip team.
He was so nice. Reed Shepard didn't get no recognition.
Reed Shepard.
Shout out Gabe Cups.
Yeah.